Hey y'all. Yes, Rick, so I'm on before Saul Monster and even before JD from NY. So I'm coming for them. No, I'm not. This isn't even what I usually do. That was just a moment that happened tonight on AW Fright Night that I wanted to talk about. And I picked a good time too because I thought this was a tremendous episode of Dynamite tonight. First off, we got Adam Cole. First off, got the match between Adam Cole and Buddy Matthews, which I was really looking forward to. I mean, I thought I knew what was gonna happen. It was and I basically did. It was obvious to anyone what was gonna happen, but it was a really good match. We got a lot of back and forth, way more back and forth than I thought we would get. We got Buddy working over the ankle of Adam Cole, and this is what I didn't expect. Buddy tried to show some sportsmanship to Adam Cole, I guess, which was great. He wouldn't attack the ankle, but deeper into the match, he wasn't in trouble or anything, but deep into the match, I guess he just got frustrated and he started stomping the ankle on the ring steps. Or maybe that was always the plan, I don't know. Makes sense if it was always the plan, but anyway. He started stomping the ankle on the ring steps, and after that, Doctor. Oh, first off, I don't know, I was forgetting something. First off, what I forgot, we had Orange Cassidy challenging John Moxley for the AW title at Full Gear, so that's going to be a tremendous match. I wish it was on Max already. But that's going to be a tremendous match anyway. That's just a personal nitpick of mine. But, so back to the match. We get Buddy stomping Adam's ankle into the ring steps. And then after that, officials and everything to help Adam. Well, they thought to help Adam Cole to the back. Because of his ankle. Because of, and he's shown some trepidation earlier in the match about it. So probably just didn't want to take any chances with it. Which I understand in kayfabe and in real life. But they thought helping him to the back. Buddy grabbed the microphone and Buddy talked at him. Like this isn't what the old Adam Cole would do. The old Adam Cole would stand tall. The old Adam Cole wouldn't run away. But it's like I said, Adam, you're fragile. You're just fragile. So naturally, Adam Cole comes back to the ring. And this match goes on a little bit younger than I thought it'd go. We have some nice knees from Buddy Matthews, some nice kicks. Buddy actually avoids, well, I wouldn't say avoids, but Adam Cole's knee doesn't work with him a few times. When he goes to hit the boom, I actually named the outside better, by the way. But when he goes to his boom knee strike to Buddy Matthews, that name just sounds weird to me. But when he goes to hit the boom on Buddy Matthews, his knee just doesn't work. Buddy grabs him one time as he's going through the rope, catching him with a knee, catching him with a strike, catching him with some good offense. Eventually, Adam Cole hits the boom, drops the boom, and he pins Buddy Matthews. And after that, it goes on the microphone. It goes on the microphone and says, Buddy, I know why you did what you did. And you made me realize who Adam Cole is. Who Adam Cole still is. Who Adam Cole was and who Adam Cole still is. And for that, I thank you, buddy. So there was some nice handshaking. I don't think it was a ruse, but it came off that way after the next thing that happened. So Buddy Matthews and Adam Cole, they're shaking hands. Some nice sportsmanship there. Some nice respect between the two. Cole is real good for his first match, by the way. But some nice respect between the two. But after mid-handshake, the lights go out. And this was great. Because the lights go out, I think a few seconds, they come back on. And Buddy Matthews Malachi Black had traded places with Buddy Matthews and the second hands of Adam Cole. And it's confirmed, I can tell you now, it got confirmed later on in the show that Adam Cole is facing Malachi Black next week, which will be absolutely tremendous. I mean, unfortunately, maybe I shouldn't say this, because there's a chance he could win. But unfortunately, there's a 95% chance Adam Cole's going to win that match, which is okay. I just want more from Malachi Black. You know, he came in good. He fought Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes and him had a couple more great matches together. And then he basically, well, I won't say he did nothing. He got into the trio division, and that's what he's been ever since. So, I want more from Malachi Black. But if he's happy where he is, and I really have no complaint, I'm just glad I get to see him. I'm just glad I get to see him on TV, and he's having an actual singles match next week. So that match will be great. We got, and this is what I want to talk about. We got a tag team match between, before that, John Moxley and the Blackpool Combat Club come out, presumably in answer to the challenge of Owen Cassidy. And John Moxley says, and I did too, cause you'd really believe John Moxley is that guy. So John Moxley gets on the mic, and he says, oh, you challenged me on Cassidy, you think you challenged me to the AW Championship match? No, I challenged you to an AW Championship match, because all we heard when we came back was Owen Cassidy is that guy. Owen Cassidy is the leader. Owen Cassidy represents AW. But you didn't. You said you weren't a leader. You said you weren't that guy. So I removed an obstacle for you. I took out your best friend, Chuck Taylor, with a steel chair by wrapping it around its neck and breaking its neck. So, you think you're in control, Cassidy? Yes, think how in control you are. Claudio and Pac hold Willie Yuta down. Well, cause if you remember, Willie Yuta a long time ago was in the best friends with Chuck Taylor and Trent Bray and Owen Cassidy. Owen Cassidy, they were like mentors. They were like mentor to him before he joined the Blackpool Combat Club. So, they have him down. They threaten to break his neck with the steel chair. And I don't think he knew what was going to happen. I just think it was spontaneous. I mean, it could have gone either way. Maybe he knew what was going to happen. Maybe he didn't. But but they had to make it look believable either way. It looked believable to me. But they get him down, they wrap a steel chain around his neck, act like they're gonna break his neck. Orange Cassidy comes out, and Private Party, and essentially Private Party comes out. Cruci is what I meant to say. Private Party comes out and helps Orange Cassidy fight off. Well, at least try. The Private Party and the Dark Order come out, which it's funny. I misunderstood what Matt Menard said on commentary. I thought he said the Goof Order, but he says the Dark Order, which Goof is a pretty apt description though. But they come out. They try to help Orange Cassidy fight off John Moxley and the Blackpool Combat Club. The Blackpool Combat Club deal with the Dark Order pretty easy. Claudio dropping a member of the Dark Order. His name is on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what it is. Claudio dropping a member of the Dark Order on the barricade, on his ribs, on his injured, taped up ribs. And John Moxley dealing with John Silver. Though Private Party run the actual Combat Club to the back, or maybe the actual Combat Club just retreats. I think they just retreat. The Young Bucks come out, the tag team champions. They come out, and Private Party already in the ring. They have a match with Private Party for the AEW titles. So they think they can get the jump on them, I'd imagine. So Young Bucks come out, Matthew and Nikki Jackson, they come out for the match with Private Party. And it was a real good match. We got some gender Jews, we got some knees, we got some super kicks. We got some great tag team wrestling, because what happens later on in the match is, well, before that, actually, one of the Bucks, I think with Nick, gets a ring bell. The referee distracts, I guess, which they are IVP, so they can just say to the ref, don't disqualify me. But he gets the ring bell, and Mark Quinn tried to take it away from him, and I think he gets it away, but he accidentally hits Isaiah Cassidy, he accidentally hits Isaiah, I don't know, maybe it's the other way around, but one of the Private Party members got hit, got battered with the bell, got cut open, and now for a long time. Mark Quinn, I'm pretty sure, stays in the ring and is just getting beaten by the Bucks, just beaten and beaten and beaten. He fights back. It wasn't a cause or anything, but he gets beaten up over and over again, and eventually Isaiah comes back. I'm just gonna say that Isaiah comes back on the ring rope, and he doesn't reach with the tag crew. The commentators paired up like, oh, maybe just a little bit concussed, maybe still a little bit out of it, because he got hit with that ring bell hard. It busted him open. So Mark Quinn is reaching and reaching for the tag, and eventually gets it for Isaiah. The Bucks take Mark Quinn out, and crucially, they take him out. They take him out through. One of the Bucks has Mark Quinn on his shoulders, and I thought this was great. They have Mark Quinn on the shoulders, and the other Buck, the other one, goes and kicks Mark Quinn off the shoulder to the floor, which was great. So from there they drag Mark Quinn up to the apron. So and the commentators say maybe they're relying on the count out, but he wasn't the Eagle Man, so he wouldn't get counted out. I guess they just forgot. But crucially, they drag him to the entranceway, and Okada comes out. The ref is distracted, which, by the way, I've always wondered what the refs here talk about with the referee when they distract him. Yeah, did they talk about the weather? Did they talk about the kids? What did they talk about? But yeah, that was just a funny little thing that happened. But Okada comes out while the ref distracted, gets Mark Quinn and tombstone them on the floor. On the apron floor, on the arena floor, and Isaiah just by himself fighting these guys. He takes the V trigger, which he takes the V trigger. He takes the EVP trigger. He takes the one-winged angel, which it was good to see the one-winged angel and the V-trigger again, but I said to myself, if anyone's gonna win with the one-winged angel, it's gonna be Kenny Omega. If anyone else uses that move, it's just a move. But with Kenny Omega, it's a finisher. I love Kenny Omega. I hope he come back soon. I recently saw pictures of him. He looks great. I don't know when he's going to come back, but it'll probably be soon. So I'm looking forward to that. So Isaiah fights these guys. He's taking all this punishment. Isaiah still kicks out. The Bucks and the Bucks are shocked. The commentators help with this because sometimes what they do is they'll build up a kick out. Yeah, they'll say stuff like, "Oh, it's over. He'll never kick out of that," and then he does. So they'll enhance the match further as I thought. But Isaiah kick out of all this. He rolls one of the Bucks up for a quick 2 count. The Bucks get him with a few super kicks. Eventually, Mark Quinn comes back into the ring. Mark Quinn breaks up the pin. Yeah, but on the one-winged angel, Mark Quinn broke up the pin for the Cassidy, which I thought was great because he rolled in at like the last second he could and broke up the count, which I thought that was great. But they're back together. They're back in the ring now. And they're firing each other up. One of the Bucks is already on the rope. They're firing each other up. And Private Party hits the gin and juice on the Bucks that's on the top rope. 1, 2, 3. Private Party are your new AEW Tag Team Champions. And this is why I wanted to talk about this. Because years ago, I said to a friend of mine, I said, okay, give it a few years, maybe even a year, and Private Party will be the AEW Tag Team Champions. They'll be on the Bucks level higher than the Bucks. Unfortunately, that did not happen because Private Party has been with AEW since the beginning. They were on the second episode of AEW Dynamite. They beat the Young Bucks in the inaugural tournament for the tag team titles. But a collection of bad timing and injuries if that bad timing and injuries hadn't happened, then no doubt they would have been tag team champions at least once, maybe twice. But the injury did happen, unfortunately. But now they're tag team champions, which is just great. I mean, it's just great for them. It just and after that we get Private Party going to celebrate, but it's about to rip the tag team titles out of the hands. And I knew where this was going, but I was still excited. I was still happy where it would go. The Young Bucks kids, they don't hug or anything, which, I mean, not everybody had to hug, I don't blame them. But they do give the tag team title to Private Party. They don't raise a hand or anything, they just walk away. Which I thought that was a good ever effect. I mean, the Bucks are probably still here, I would guess, but that was a good ever effect. To one phenomenal tag team to another phenomenal tag team, with just by bad timing and injuries between the two, they didn't reach the potential they should have reached years ago. But this was a great match. I highly encourage you to watch it. I try to describe it as best as I can, describe the best spots, but I highly encourage you to watch this match because I know I didn't do it justice. So Private Party get to celebrate, which is great. They get to celebrate in Christian, I'll call it Cincinnati, but it wasn't Cincinnati. I forget where they were. I guess that's some rivalry between Cincinnati and wherever they were. But they get to celebrate, which is great. In the back, you get Jungle Boy, or Jack Perry now. Jack Perry in the doorway of the Elite. And Daniel Garcia comes up and confronts him. I thought this was kind of hokey for what it was, I don't know. But you had Jack Perry standing in the entranceway of the Bucks dressing room. And then Garcia comes up and berates him. He just told him against the wall. He just berating him like, where were you? Where were you? Where were you all when we were getting it handed to us? Where were you? Where were you all? You were watching your boys use the title? Is that where you were? And Jack Perry just goes, hey, they danced for me too. In reference to the fan that once upon a time he was really over with the fans, but now they don't like him as much. I like him, but just he's not as over with the fans on that level as he was a time ago. But you get Jack. After that altercation, Jack Perry goes in the Young Bucks dressing room, and the Young Bucks are doing some commentary, makes it seem like maybe that's rating documents. I said, oh yes, a tribute to Hillary Clinton. It was either Hillary Clinton or Nancy Pelosi. You can look it up yourself, but basically, one is accused of, and not even accused, it's been proven that through threaded documents, seeded emails, and incriminating emails and incriminating documents. But I actually say you can look that up yourself. It's widely available if you just Google Hillary Clinton or Nancy Pelosi email scandal. You'll be able to find it pretty easy. So I found that amusing, at least for myself. You got Chris Jericho and the Unity Tree out in the ringside area. And they say, and Chris Jericho says, "Oh, the prophecy has been fulfilled. I am the Nueve. I am the 9-time Ring of Honor champion." He promised it to basically make Ring of Honor great again, which if you know, you know. But that's what he basically promises. He promises to take Ring of Honor to untold heights, just like he did with AW, just like he did with the title. He said with respect to Moxley, what happened with AW and the deal they got is because of me. With respect to Moxley. So that was great. And the Bad Apple says something like respect him in the next expletive that made me laugh. I forget what it was, but that made me laugh how he said it. But then you get Penelope Ford and Jamie Hayter in the back setting up their match for next week. Jamie Hayter addressed the Daphne from Scooby-Doo, the 90s. No, the 50s. It was the 50s Scooby-Doo. Whatever year Scooby-Doo Where Are You came out, I'm pretty sure it was 1950 or 70. So I thought that was cute. They could have promo on each other. No physicality between them. They promised Tony Khan issued an edict. No physicality between them till next week. So they cut a promo. Jamie says, "Hey, you've been out for a year. You don't know what it's like to wrestle with yourself. You don't know what it's like to face real adversity, basically. But after next week, you will." Which I have Jamie Hayter to win that match. But hopefully Penelope Ford will be in a better position and not yet before she got injured. Penelope Ford was in that great a position. So hopefully by the promo and everything, Penelope Ford's gonna get a bit more spotlight. You have Camille versus Chris Statlander in a it is for Chris Statlander, basically a number one contenders match. If Chris Statlander won, she'd be Mercedes' next challenger for the TBS title. This was a good match. One thing I wanted to mention that I thought was really impressive. Jamie Hayter, no. Chris Statlander hits a version of an F5 on Camille, which I thought that was really nice. You know, cause I love that move. You know, aside some years ago, I tweeted Wario and tweeted him like, "Man, I love the powerbomb, but I missed the F10. Was there some ego ramifications for you using it? Is it just hard to hit? I mean, what happened?" About a week or so, or a couple weeks in, he hit the F10 on Owen Cassidy. I'm not saying it was because of my tweet. It probably wasn't. But that's just nice to think about that he did it because he saw my tweet. Saw my tweet about giving the F10. Chris Statlander gets Camille with the 450 pass, and Chris Statlander beats Camille. Now that was surprising. Maybe it shouldn't have been, but considering what this was about, but that was surprising. That was really surprising. I'm not saying I didn't like it, but it was just surprising. the commentators paired it up like, oh, Camille never been defeated in AEW. He's never been defeated. It's such a big win. I mean, like, guy, I can remember her having like one, maybe two matches in AEW so far. So calm down. This isn't the undefeated streak that you think it was. So I thought it was way too early to beat Camille. Because that painter like sees a brick house, no woman can beat her, and then she just uses. Like, no, that doesn't need to happen. But Chris Tatiana is going to face Mercedes Moné, and for the TBS title, we don't know when yet, but presumably a full year. She's gonna face Mercedes Moné. That's gonna be a good match. Mercedes Moné gets on the mic, says, Camille, to the back. I'll deal with you later. So she goes to deal with Chris Tatiana. She holds up the title. And then we get, I'm doing these kind of out of order, I realize, I'm sorry. But we get Adam Cole and the Kingdom in the back. Adam Cole's getting checked out. Adam Cole says, hey, Buddy Matthews gave me a great match, reminded me who I was, reminded me who I still am. So I thank you for that. And then he talked about Malachi Black and being thrown in the fire and stuff, which is great. That's going to be a great match. But what's interesting, and what I remembered, and what commentary pointed out, is Adam Cole was talking about, like, I'm going to win 3 matches, because that's stimulation to win 3 matches in a row, and get MJF at full gear. But there's a flip side of that coin. Roderick Strong is behind him, and Adam Cole and MJF offers the same ultimatum to Roderick Strong. Whichever one of them won 3 matches in a row third, get MJF at full gear. But Adam Cole was talking like it was a foregone conclusion, like Roderick Strong was just an afterthought. With that interesting, that makes me think that maybe Roderick Strong is going to win. Not necessarily caught Adam Cole, but he's going to win the series and he's going to get his shot at MJF first. With nothing really disrespectful about what Cole said, but that was interesting how he talked about it. We don't know who Roderick Strong is gonna face. None of the challengers have been issued or anything. We know who Adam Cole is facing next week, Malachi Black. We don't know who Roderick Strong is facing. So I'm very interested in what opponents he's gonna face. Maybe Matt Riddle comes in. I'd love to see Matt Riddle and Roderick Strong go at it again. They went at it at TakeOver 25. I'm pretty sure with TakeOver 25, that was the best opening match I've seen since SummerSlam 2002. I put it up there with Daniel Bryan and Triple H, but definitely best match I've seen since SummerSlam 2002, but opening match I've seen anyway. So I'd love to see them go at it again. I don't know if that's going to happen. Matt Riddle is with Triple H now. He's a cruiserweight champion, which is great. He's been the New Japan Heavyweight champion. He's a cruiserweight championship now. So I'm very interested in what's going to happen with that and what's going to happen with Roddy as far as he's concerned. Then I unfortunately don't know what really happened next because I had to do something, but I did have the sound on, and I know someone got attacked, and I don't want to look it up because I want to watch it for myself, but someone got attacked. It sounded like someone's going to be out for a while based on the way they were screaming and everything. I presume the Backville Combat Club took someone out. Maybe Daniel Garcia. I don't know, but I presume it was the Backville Combat Club. Then gets the main event. Shelton Benjamin versus Swerve Strickland. I expected this to be a good match, but this was better than I expected. Shelton Benjamin was just throwing Swerve around with German suplexes, just belly to belly on the floor, from the ring to the floor. That was so great. We had a nice kick exchange by Shelton Benjamin and by Shelton Benjamin the Swerve Chicken. Eventually Swerve hits house call, goes up for the 450, and he does hit the 450. He doesn't hit the Swerve Stomp yet, but he hits the 450, and I'm thinking, okay, this is great. These men are so on equal footing, really. I figured it'd be kind of a set-out with Swerve Chicken, but these men were so on equal footing in this match. So Shelton kicks out. Shelton gives a few more German CPXs. Shelton just catches Swerve a few times with some knee strikes, with some nice CPXs and Germans again. Swerve catches Shelton with a Jaeger bomb from the top rope. Swerve down on its feet and powerbomb Shelton Benjamin into a Jaeger bomb from the top rope. And from there he goes to the Swerve Stomp. This was an awesome match between the two. Shelton Benjamin is really, I saw him at WrestleMania 25. He looked the exact same he did at WrestleMania 25. Yeah, I'm sure there's a visible difference if you really killed him, but from my vantage point, he looks exactly the same. Like he doesn't look like he ate today. So he's really been impressing me, really been making up for your time in AEW, really showing what he can do, something he couldn't do in WWE. So Swerve wins by the skin of his teeth. Swerve wins by the skin of his teeth, pins Shelton Benjamin with the Swerve Stomp. You see, at the end of the match, MVP is on the phone with someone. Maybe walking Armageddon, perhaps, hopefully. So he's on the phone with someone, and the guys go out, which was kind of weird, because nothing happened after that. But the guys go out, the guys come back on, Swerve and not on the ring still, which maybe something was going to happen and someone messed up, I don't know. But anyway, the guys come back on. When they do, they wait a few seconds, and some music hits. Bobby Yafty comes out, walking Armageddon. I don't know if they're going to call him that. I hope they do. I really hope they do. I've always loved walking Armageddon. I mean, the almighty Bobby Yafty just never said right with me. Just a too PG with me. But walking Armageddon sounds just really great. Guys, if you want to saw Bobby Yafty in the WB run, do yourself a favor and check out the TNA run. Check out the TNA run, get TNA Plus. It's only $9.99. I think it's available in the United States. I know it's mainly definitely available in the United Kingdom. But do yourself a favor and check out Bobby Athie's run in TNA. It used from 2016 onward. Man is an absolute monster. He's just an absolute beast. So I highly encourage you to do that. Bobby Athie comes to the ring. Shelton Benjamin, like fans getting into the ring, the drag swerve tricking, which I had a little bit of a problem with, because Bobby Athie certainly helped to beat up anyone. But anyway, just you don't nitpick aside. So Shelton Benjamin's fans getting into the ring with swerve tricking again. And that's enough of a distraction for Swerve tricking for Swerve to take his eye off the ball for just a minute. And Bobby had to catch him in with a kill of the eye. MVP is Shelton Benjamin runs, throw them into Bobby Athie. Bobby Athie, it's a one-arm choke slam, which I hope that can be a signature, but I hope that's not a finisher. I hope he still uses a spear. He has a great looking spear in my opinion. But Bobby Athie then gets Swerve tricking up. He knocks him in the full Nelson, which I thought was great too, because you don't see anyone since Bobby Athie using the Zebra hold. I mean, you see Nick Nemeth, but that's about it. So I thought that was great. If Bobby Athie comes in more of a submission guy. I mean, he's a power guy, but just with submission hold from him, I mean, you're out. So that was great. Then what's funny is they probably didn't mean for it to happen, but it did, and they got to live with it. It did, from what I heard. A bunch of security guys come out and they try to corral Bobby Athie, but Bobby just hitting him with DDTs. But off screen you hear someone yell, 90 seconds till off air. 90 seconds till off air. They probably didn't mean for that to happen, like I say, but that was just funny. Especially when you hear the guy go, 35 seconds, 30 seconds. Then MVP gets on the ring, stands over Swerve and says, guess who's back in business? And then that's how they killed out the show. Which I love that. Bobby Athie is all elite. I'm looking forward to him mowing down guys. And John Moxley versus Owen Cassidy for the AW title is going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, guys, thanks for listening to my review. I'm going to go check out Who Got Attacked now. I'll see you when I see you.